Hi, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a very important part of the App Inventor platform, which is how to package your app into a final APK file. All right, what is APK? APK is called an Android package, and that is the file that can actually be shared with others so that they too can install the app that you have developed. Now, what we have here is the an example of an app, all right, which is the Talk to Me app, which is the first lesson that I have taught you using this app inventor platform. So let me just quickly demo this platform here. So if you demo the app over here, so if I click on the Hi Hit Me button, you can see that it speaks the word hi, which is written here in the text box here. Currently, this app works as expected because of the AI companion connection, all right, which is through this connect button here. Now, the moment the connection is lost, all right, then this app and this screen or this online tool is disconnected, all right, which means that you can no longer uh, execute this app as a standalone application anymore. So in order for us to do that, just like how we launch our Google Maps or Word or any other app on our phone, we need to package it. All right. So before we package it, all right, we need to uh, sort of make sure some settings and configurations are done correctly. So that is what I'm going to show you here. The first step is over here and the components. You can see that all these components are those that we added while we were building the app. The main baseline component here is actually what we call the screen one. All right, this screen one refers to the entire screen over here. Okay, so now we're going to look at the properties of screen one. Okay, and just to understand how we can actually change the look and feel of the app for a person who downloads this on their phone. Now, the first thing is, of course, the app name. This app name is what you gave to it when you created the app. So that is fine. We can leave it. Now, the background, as you can see, is a default color, right? So the background color is currently set at default, which is a very slight grayish tone, right? Which you can see on your phone. Now, if you want to change your background color, you can just click on this and change it to anything you like. So, for example, if you want to change it to green, okay, you will see that your entire background here on your phone changes to green. That is, of course, one option. If you think that you do not want it to be color, you can change the background to an image as well. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show you here. So right now we're going to click on this background image over here, and currently you can see there is no image, and now I'm going to upload a file. Okay, so to upload a file, you can download any image you like, all right, and you can choose to use that as your background. So I'm going to use the Avengers wallpaper over here, which I've already downloaded. I'm going to click on OK, and once that is done, you can see that the background screen has now changed to the Avengers wallpaper. One thing to note here, you can see that on your website platform here, the layout seems to show that the text box is covering the logo, but here it doesn't. Okay, so this is again these are some of the differences you may see while you are developing the app. Okay, in terms of comparing what you see on your online tool compared to what you actually see on the phone itself. All right, so it's always good to make sure it's connected so that you can see in real time how the display is on your phone. Okay, now another important thing that you also would want to specify is the icon. All our apps have a icon associated with them. So that is what you click on when you want to launch the phone or launch the app on your phone. Now currently it is set as none. If you set it as none, what happens is when you build the app inventor platform itself will choose its own default icon, all right, which basically uses its own logo. Okay, you can try that and see, and just to have a feel of what it looks like. But generally, since you are creating your own app, you want to have your own icon. And once you create your own icon, you can also upload that over here. So click on this, and I'm going to upload a file here. When I click on upload file, I'm going to choose file. I already created my icon here. Okay, is TTM, so I put as T square M, and I'm going to click on OK. So that, of course, you can't see it now. Later, once it is packaged and is downloaded on the phone, then you'll be able to see it. Okay. Open screen animation, you can keep it as default. Of course, there are some options which you can actually try out and see. This open screen animation refers to the initial visual effect when you launch the app on your phone, right? So I'll just keep it as default first. Okay. The other thing is screen orientation. Screen orientation specifies how you expect users to use the app. From our own experience, you will notice that some apps you can use in landscape and portrait. Some have to be used specifically in either portrait mode or landscape mode only. Okay, so it's up to you to specify the screen orientation over here. So if you don't have any specification, you can just leave it as unspecified. Okay. The next thing here is sizing. Sizing by default is responsive, and I would encourage you to just leave it as that, because that will make sure that the elements that you put on the screen, all right, are actually resized according to the screen resolution of the phone. Okay, you must always remember that when you're testing it on your phone, okay, which has its own screen resolution, but all your customers or friends or family who are going to download this app will have phones with a lot of different screen resolutions. Okay, and you want the app to look very similar across all these phones. So responsive sizing is the best option to go with that. And in the other apps, okay, that you have learned or you're going to be learning from my videos, you will see why this is important. Okay. Theme, you can leave it as classic, all right, but you can also try others. Now, title is basically what you have on top here. All right, so generally when you have a title, you can see there's a screen one on top. Okay, here the by default it is title visible. When it's title visible, okay, which is the default setting, you will see on your screen there's a screen one on top. Okay, if you do not want to have that displayed, you can just untick this box here, the title visible box, so that screen one bar will disappear. Okay, so the tutorial URL, you don't need to worry about that. The last two, version code and version name, are useful for you to keep track of the versioning. All right, why is this important? Because generally when you release an app, uh, as you know, most of our apps always have constant updates. Okay, when as a developer, when you are releasing updates, you want to keep track of the version code or the version name, so that you know which versions were upgraded with the newer changes, okay, that you have implemented. Okay, so these are all the important properties that you need to set, and to set all these properties, you must make sure that under the components column here, you select screen one. Okay, if you were to select any other component, then only those properties would appear here. So you need to select screen one, which is the default screen for the app, and then you uh, configure all these properties here. With that, all the properties that we are supposed to configure has already been done. So now let's go ahead to build the APK file. Now, if we go to the top bar over here, right, there is a button here called build. When you click on that, there are two options. Okay, so I'm going to go through the first option first, which is provide QR code for .apk. So let's click on that. Now, once you click on that, what happens is it actually starts to generate the APK file for you. Okay, so it takes a while. All right, so what is happening now is this APK file that is being generated, all right, at the end of it, we will actually be shown a QR code. And when we scan that QR code, okay, we will be automatically installing this app on our phone over here. Okay, so let's just wait a while. Okay, so we need to exit. So currently we are in our developer mode. That is why we are still seeing this screen. So I'm going to click on the back button. Okay, and I'm going to click on the AI2 companion again. So right now, okay, I'm going to click on the scan QR code. Okay, so this error message is because the earlier connection, which was in the development mode, got disconnected. That is fine. Now I'm going to click on the scan QR code now. Okay, and when I click on the scan QR code, okay, when I scan the QR code, okay, what is happening is, as you can see on my phone screen, all right, there is a pop-up here. Okay, so this pop-up comes because this APK file is not you're not downloading an APK file from the Google Play Store. All right, you are downloading it from an external source, correct? So in this case, the default security settings will always prompt you this, okay, whether you trust this source and you want to download it. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on the download button. Okay, okay, so download file, yes, okay, download. Okay, so after you've downloaded it, you're going to click on the open file. Okay, let me see, where is it? Okay, okay, all right. So when you try to open the file, you will see this pop-up message. Okay, and this is the default setting, because like I mentioned earlier, the default security settings do not allow you to install apps if they are not directly downloaded from the Play Store. Okay, you can change these settings over here so that you can actually install this app on your phone and try it out. So let's click on the settings over here. When I click on the settings here, it comes to this screen, and what you need to do is this unknown sources here, you need to click on it, okay, or slide that button there, and it will ask you, are you sure you want to go ahead and do this, correct? And of course, if you are concerned, you just keep the tick box here still active, so you are allowing this security override only for this particular installation. Okay, of course, this means that every time you download a new APK file, it will keep prompting you, but that is fine. Okay, so you just need to click OK every time. So now I'm going to click OK here. All right, and now it is going to just check with me the access rights that this app wants. Okay, so no need to be worried about it because this is your own app. So just click on the install button. Okay, so now it's going to install this app. As you can see, this is the logo that I have created. Okay, talk to me. Okay, and again there's another error, or not say error, a warning that's saying that this is from a unrecognized source. Do you still want to go ahead? So what you must press is the install anyway. Okay, so click on this button here, install anyway. Okay, so now we are installing the app on our phone. Okay, so as you can see, the default settings, of course, are there for your own protection. Alright, so you just need to make sure that you don't need to be overly concerned because we are just overriding them for this particular installation only. Okay. Okay, now the app has been installed. Okay, and uh, do you want to send it for security scan? You don't need to send it. Okay, again, all this I'm telling you now is because this is your own app, all right, and that we have created from a reliable online platform, so do not need to be overly concerned about this. So you can just say don't send. Okay, and now we have the pop-up that says the app has been installed. So let's click on the open button. When you click on the open button, your app is now here running on your phone, which is a standalone application. That means this is now no longer connected to your app inventor platform on your computer here. So right now I can type here, okay, press a word. Hi. Okay, hi. Hi. Okay, and I'm just going to show you that if I exit from this, okay, the app, okay, would be installed, okay, under the apps here. Okay, so under the apps here, you can see there is a talk to me button here, and this talk to me button, or this talk to me app is basically what you have installed with the icon that I have uploaded. Alright, so you can create your own icon and you can put it there. So let me click on this button again, talk to me, and you can see it now opens up the app as per what you have created. Okay, so I hope that this uh, video has given you a good step-by-step approach on all the configurations and settings that you need to check, okay, before you build the app and download it. All right, so of course, after you download it or you build it, you may want to share it with your friends. Okay, to do that, what you need to do is do the same step, build, but instead of provide QR code for .apk, you click on the second option, save .apk to my computer. So when I click on this option, all right, the same process will happen. Okay, at the background you'll be building the apk file, and then it will automatically download to your computer. And then what you can do is, okay, you can actually send it to your family and friends, and they can actually install it, okay, on their own phones. Okay, so as you can see down here, it has been downloaded onto my laptop here. Again, you must remember that when your friends or family try to install the app, they will also face the same security related questions. So you need to preempt them about it, okay, and how to handle it. Okay, in another video, I'll be showing you how we can actually publish this app on the Play Store. Okay, but for now, have fun with what I've taught you so far. All right, create lots of apps, package them, send it to your family and friends, and get feedback from them so that you know how to improve on yourself and your app development skills. All right, thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.